So you see other people in your industry putting out content and getting clients. It looks easy and fun. They're traveling the world for masterminds and speaking on stages at conferences. So you think to yourself, if they can do it, why can't I? But you're not quite sure exactly where you need to start to make that happen. One of the mistakes I made back in the day was thinking that to attract clients, I needed to build a fancy website. And I built a few, I went through many versions, and I was wrong every time. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to save you easily $3,000 to $10,000 on a website, which would essentially be the same outcome as taking that money, throwing it in a barrel in your backyard, and lighting it on fire. As we embark on this journey together, there are three main things we're going to cover. Number one, why you don't need a website and where do you send people instead? Number two, what is a landing page and how should you approach it? And number three, how do we ensure that as many people as possible buy when they come to our landing page? So let's look at number one. It is admirable to want a website. People will go there as a hub for all things us. They learn about us, learn about who we are, how we were raised. They'll see all of our links to all of our social media. They'll see all the clients that we've helped, everything. But when it comes to getting traffic or making sales, there are far better ways to do both of those things in 2025. Not to mention on the traffic front, without going into exhaustive detail, the system is rigged against us. At the rate at which companies that are ranking number one on Google search are cranking out content, we just don't have the money or the time to compete. And we don't need to with things like social media giving us traffic for free. So instead of a website, I suggest you build a landing page. A landing page is a single page with one single focus to get as much sales as possible. There are many pieces of software out there which make great landing pages. They all get the job done and I don't have any favorites, but there's three that I think are the easiest to use. System.io, Lead Pages, and ClickFunnels. They all have a good visual builder which allows you to drag and drop stuff all over the place. And they also have templates, high-performing templates ready to go, just plug and play. You're not starting from scratch or running blind. And you can also do A/B testing. Now, A/B testing is where you can have multiple versions of a page and have them go head to head to determine which one performs the best, meaning brings the most sales in or the most book calls, yada yada. So now you know that instead of having a website with all that bloat, you only need a single page to drive traffic to that cuts through all the BS and is designed to get you as much sales as possible. There's an art and a science to determining what should go on a landing page. Do you want a video sales letter or VSL at the top? Do you want it to have extremely long text and full detail? Do you want a very short page with very limited amount of text? Do you want to have all your case studies and testimonials? Or do you want it to be super clean and to the point? You can test all these things. I suggest you keep it simple. A simple VSL at the top of the page to inject some personality and get straight to the point, and a button to buy or book a call. That's enough to separate the sheep from the goats. Now, all you need to do is to drive traffic to it, and let's see if you're getting good conversions or if your CTAs are driving good traffic. I spoke about fixing bottlenecks in the last video, but I'll say here, if you're getting loads of visitors and no sales, there's something on this page you need to fix. But if you're getting a high percentage of sales and damn, if only more people saw this glorious page, then check all of your traffic sources and CTAs. Something is wrong here. When you're building your landing page, imagine you're running a car dealership. I don't know if you've seen the Porsche dealership videos. If you haven't, I'll spare you. Basically, people walk into the dealership and nobody cares. Nobody's giving them any attention. Nobody's coming to help them. You can see tumbleweeds blowing around. Nobody cares that you're there. There's this air of entitlement. That's one extreme. This is what we do. Take it or leave it. Or you could run your everyday run-of-the-mill dealership, which is another extreme. Salesmen rush out to you. They're all up in your personal space. You can smell their desperate sales breath. They're pushing everyone who comes through their doors to buy something now. It's best to stay in the middle. You can't be too pushy. Want a test drive? Take financing that can get you a deal right now. But at the same time, you can't put this front up that you don't care. Give people room to breathe, to identify what you offer, then show them you're helpful, show them you have what they're looking for, and you'd love to help them. But ultimately, they're the ones who decide they want to buy or book a call or leave and check out another dealership. And there's something to be said about the cars that you sell. Yes, we're going to keep the analogy going. If you sell G-Wagons, sell G-Wagons. If someone comes in and they want a Toyota or a Lamborghini, that's great. I'd love to help. But we're in the G-Wagon business. This is what we sell and this is our price point. And no worries if you can't afford it. We just won't make a deal today. Like DMX said, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, it. That's why we don't want to be too pushy. Your landing page serves the exact same purpose. And now for number 3, we need to ensure that we have good cadence and good energy to make as much sales as possible. What your offer is, who it's for, why they need it, what they get, the features and the benefits, why they should trust you, and how to buy. A good video sales letter at the top of the page will go a long way to tip an uncertain buyer over the edge. At the end of the day, just be honest with people. They want to relax their shoulders. They want to breathe a sigh of relief. They don't want to feel conned, and they don't want your flowery marketing speak. If you want some inspiration, take a look at my VSL in the link in my description down below. So with all that said, I hope you're excited to build your landing page and send traffic to it. And I hope you're kept up all night with the sounds and notifications of money hitting your bank account. But if this video created a question in your mind of how you can get thousands of people to see your content, and then you have a percentage of them, hundreds of people to visit your landing page on autopilot, then you're going to want to watch this next video on how to launch a video podcast and hit your first 10,000 views as quickly as possible right here. I appreciate you taking the time and the risk to watch a video on a small channel like mine.